Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, let me know when you're gonna hear about Paul Whelan again. You know, that Marine that was arrested by the Russians about what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago on the suspicion of passing information or, being a spy or something. Remember the guy? The guy with Brittany Griner, the Cannabis girl. Did you hear anything about him lately? Yeah, okay. Like what? Okay. Every time I was turning this on, click, 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 signing in, whatever, and I was going on my usual bullshit of news outlets that I was, usually I go and try to find information and other sources. Every day before Griner was exchanged with Mr. what's his name, the merchant of death, Mr. Victor Baut. Every day there were about, 7, 8, 9, 10 articles talking about poor little Griner, the Cannabis girl, and how she's suffering, and how she's transferred over there, and how she's gonna lose weight, and how she's not gonna have sex anymore. She doesn't have anyway, but just saying things like this. Nothing. And they tried to put them together at one point, if you remember at the beginning, Griner with Whelan, that the Americans are trying to get them both. They did it because they want to put another one so it doesn't look so obvious that they were just wanting this one for. I mean, if they could have exchanged Biden for Griner, the Cannabis girl, they would have done it. So they put them together, obviously, just to pretend that fool like many of guys that are voting. They'll think, see, it's not because they fight for her. They fight to see he's over there. He's a man. He's a straight white man, and they fight for him too. Really, what did I say so many times? Once she's going to be released, and I said she's going to be released within a year, and it was even faster than that. We're gonna not wait. We're not gonna hear about Paul Whelan again. He's gonna be waning like, boom, zero. Where is he? Do you hear anybody? You hear Biden coming in front of the cameras and saying that, hey, Mr. Straight White Man is going to be, we're going to do everything that we can. We're going to sell, the Statue of Liberty just to get him back. Did anybody say that? Did anybody say that? No. You know why. Do you think that's fair? I don't think that's fair whatsoever. That tells me that's a preferential treatment right here. But we know that. We don't have to imply anything. It's obvious. Now, I'm not saying that these guys are not trying. I don't know if they're trying. What I'm trying to say, there's no mass media, how should I put it, arousing the idiots into, oh my God, is she out yet? No, oh my God, those Russians, man. All right. So I just want to point this out, that we don't hear about this guy anymore. I saw a video with the Griner. She came into her hometown at the church, right? And she came over there, whatever she was doing. There were like 20 people, homecoming or something. All right, thank you very much. Anyway, I'm not denying anything that she would, she has her supporters. She was a basketball player after all, right? That was her quality. Other than that, anyway, supposedly she urged her supporters, her fans, to support Paul's release. Well, they don't give a as they give about her. But anyway, look at the mass media. They don't give a fuck about this guy, and he's going to be over there. And you talk about the value. A Marine. He was a Marine. Paul Whelan was a Marine. So he defended. He fought for his country. At least he was. He served. He did something, I would say, outside of himself, if you know what I mean. That is when you're not so self-centered only for your money and your, success, which is okay. I mean, we don't have to be all Jesus Christs here, okay? We can be, some of us, normal, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, did Emil call Jesus Christ abnormal? Yeah, he was abnormal because that's not how human being acts. That's the way we are supposed to, according to their scriptures, but, well, I haven't met another Jesus, and I never met a Jesus, let's put it this way, in my whole life, but I haven't looked in the mirror lately. Just kidding. I don't aim to that goal anyway. We gotta be good people, but sometimes we can't, you know what I mean? That's all the fight we have to take on. Trying to be a better people, for better people, and change the world, make it better. I understand, and I'm for it. Unfortunately, we have to work and fight against these weasels, verbal fight, obviously, with these weasels that tell us what's important and what's not important. When you obviously know that this is more valuable than that one, but you're supposed to root for that one because it has a few... something, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let me know when you hear about Paul Whelan, whatever again, because when I turn let's say Yahoo or Google or something and I scroll down on news, click, no Paul, he's not around anymore. But on the contrary, I get more articles about her now that she is released from the penitentiary. Now that she was exchanged, I read about her more than this guy. Maybe with these guys I see one article in the whole section of news, which let's say would be about 80 articles or 90 articles, and I find about 3 or 4 of Griner now. And they're gonna wane away little by little, and we're not gonna hear about this again unless it's gonna be somehow released. And I don't know. Anyway, man, it's just it's so easy to predict these things, because once you know the mentality, once you figure out a pattern into this, that's why I said she will be released in less than a year. I knew that. And wait, she's going to be invited to all kind of news, and she's going to throw shit on the Russians, and she's going to write 1 or 2 or 3 books with her kosher lawyers and all that, and she's going to make a lot of money. But hey, if people buy her book, by all means, write how many you want. I have nothing against writing books, and if you have a public to be interested in what you have to say, that's what's beautiful about the market economy. You have the market, you have a demand somewhere, find a supply, and that's it. Provide it. But in this case, I don't like it because this is an official stance of a government, United States government, the policy. Now everybody is happy now. You don't see Whelan's family invited at the White House to see George Biden. Joe Biden talking with Whelan's family and telling, I will do everything possible. Those evil Russians, we even start world war with the Russians for your son or your husband or your whatever he is, his family. You're not going to hear that. And if you hear it, it's going to be what? For 5 minutes and then poof, gone. Why? The check mark. Why? So you don't observe things that I observe. And say, hey, see, I mean, nah. See, they were invited. Huh? See, you're wrong. Hey, well, there are some articles, Emil, you're wrong. We really. I mean, let's stop pretending that we are. Don't go full retard. Remember that movie, Tropic Thunder, right? With Ben Stiller and some other guys over there, Jack Black, and that's a crazy, stupid comedy. But and Tom Cruise as Grossman, he's fantastic. Anyway, in that movie and others, and over there is the same. A guy is the actor and said, never go full retard when you act in movies. So the same here. Let's don't go full retard. All right, we can play retard here and there, but not fool. And they want us to be that all the way, fool. Don't be. I promise I will try not to. Sometimes I reach that point, but sometimes I remind myself. Sometimes I just continue being fool-tard. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Let me know when these guys are released, okay? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.